What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? It's another daily vlog, and today I wanted to talk about how I'll be reframing a little bit my goals for this year. Basically, I'm not gonna be that obsessed anymore about gaining weight. I know I said a couple of videos before that I want to gain a lot of weight again and like get super strong. I still want to get super strong this year. I'm gonna be focusing a lot on relative strength. That's strength per kilo of body weight or per pound. I'm going to be doing that a lot, but I'll be focusing more on getting a really lean, like really sharp physique for this year, just because I don't feel anymore that just obsessing about eating a lot is something I have to be doing right now. I did that last year with the superhero home workout. Gained 9 pounds more or less of weight, most of that pretty lean weight. I looked the best I've ever looked in my life. Really strong upper body, pumped chest, like a lot of leanness in the abdominal area, my arms, my shoulders, all that, my back. My physique looked pretty amazing last year when you're keeping in mind that just 4 years before that, I was a guy that spent 5 years in bed, didn't move at all. I started from zero, like so many health problems, all the operations and this and that from my leg amputation. So starting from zero and getting to that point with a really minimalistic way of training, like not going to the gym, no heavy weights, mostly bodyweight exercises, mind to muscle techniques, and a little bit of bands and a little bit of extra weight for leg exercises. Keeping all that in mind, I'm super happy with what I achieved. It was fun to do. I don't regret doing that. There's so much value that you gain when you set these like challenging goals and you achieve them, because if you've been following me till now, if you've seen at least 10 videos, I don't know, you know that I don't obsess so much about the body. The body is great. It's nice to look in the mirror and look strong and all that. It's fun. It's a cool motive. But what's so much more important is, the internal values that one cultivates on this path. Like with the superhero home workout, just setting like such a challenging goal, like looking like a superhero just by training from home. When you achieve these goals, you develop so much more internal values, work ethic. The fact that, you see that by applying consistency and hard work, results come. The fact that you gain self-confidence, you believe in yourself. I did this, I just set my mind to it and I did it. So I'm not the loser I thought I was. I'm not the guy I thought that couldn't really achieve extraordinary things. By developing this mindset and by being aware of it, because a lot of people gain great results by exercising, but they're so focused on like that single-minded approach to it's just about the body and this and that you can lose track of what's important. So if you're aware about that, and that's why I just talk about it so much every time, in the books I write, in the workout plans I give, in the videos I make, in the blog posts that I write, my Facebook posts, my Instagram images, always in the descriptions, I'll be including something about the mental aspect. It's just because these are the most important values, because you can achieve a great physique and, knock on wood, break your hand the next day or get sick or maybe get depressed, because that's how life is. You will get depressed sometimes in life, even if you're doing everything perfectly, and that's okay. It's normal. So it's really easy to just lose all those results. Like, damn, I lost all of my weight within 10 days in my meditation retreat. And that kind of baffles me, because we were on a caloric deficit for sure. The diet was pretty small, but I didn't need that little to lose so much weight. So I think it's just by pushing yourself too far away, rebounding towards where your body has been feeling more natural, has spent more time. You know, the weight you've spent more time having in your life is so much. It happens so fast. So keeping all that in mind, keeping in mind the fact that I'm working a lot more on myself this year, meditating more, working on my character's flaws. Gained a lot of insights in my last meditation retreat of how much more work I have to do. It's funny because with these things, you know, you always see that you're not as far away on your path as you would like to be. You realize that you're not actually becoming a good person yet. You're mostly focusing on being less of an asshole every day. Like maybe after 10 years of personal work, you can start becoming sort of a good person. But till then, there's so many deeply rooted character flaws associated with our primal brain, our human nature, that takes so much time. And you know, I'm not trying to be pessimistic about that. On the contrary, I love this path. It's so challenging, and it gives me a reason to wake up every day in the morning. So I'll be, one of the other things I'll be focusing more this year is more gymnastic stuff. So I'll be doing some front. At the moment, I'm working on my planche, my front planche. Like this is a progression you can see here. I'm doing more of personal things, you know, personal experimentation, because I see a lot of gymnasts out there, you know, they're giving hundreds of, well, not hundreds, but so many more progressions to people. They make things so complex when you don't really need complexity. You need just working on the basics consistently. Like I had a friend, a capoeira dude. We started working on our handstands together, but I progressed faster just because I focused more on the basics. He went and paid like a ton of money for courses and this and that. And he was just working on too many progressions. And, you know, I just focused on some basic stuff and got further, progressed more than him. So, you know, I like to simplify. I like to apply my Bruce Lee approach in training. So I want to see how fast I'll get a planche comparing to other people that do a lot more complex stuff. I just love simplicity. You know, do nothing of no use is a quote I like a lot lately. A friend of mine uses a lot, so I stole that from him. It's basically a quote from this super cool samurai guy. I'm just missing his name right now. I've read his book, but yeah, it all comes back down to that: simplify, consistency, work hard, be focused. You know, be fully engaged when you're doing something. Don't be doing 1,000 things on your head at the same time with that. So these are the things I'll be focusing on. A lot of personal work. So I'll be doing more of these free-flowing videos where I'll just ramble a little bit about my path, what I'm doing right now in life, my spiritual goals. You know, I'm not sectarian. My philosophy is pretty non-sectarian. I just like getting to the core of philosophies such as Buddhism, Zen, Tao, and all this and that. Because, you know, even in these super minimalistic philosophies, that there's still fluff that you have to remove around it. Maybe some of it is because of human ego. You know, people like to add a little bit of extra stuff, like in Buddhism, for example. Buddhism has made more into a religion than the actual Buddha wanted it to be. And, you know, again, that's how times are. That's how people, you know, change things, manipulate things. But that's okay, you know. There's so much value in these philosophies. All you have to know how to do is just strip all the extra stuff and just get in the core of these things. And just apply them every day, consistently, and being eager to fail, and being eager to just redo these things again, you know, until they sink in, until you get rid of, you know, all of this conditioning that we've gained from evolution, from daily life and all that. So that's another topic I'll be talking about this year. So let me know if you like these long free-flowing videos. I also make my more structured videos where, you know, I get to the point fast for you guys, so you don't have to watch like a 10-minute video like this. But I'll be alternating, you know, as I told you previously. If you want like the shirt clean videos, I'll be usually making a more fancy thumbnail for those. The more free-flowing will be, they'll have a more simple thumbnail, so you know what the content is about. But also by looking at the time below, like if you see a video of 12 minutes, you probably know that I'll be free-flowing a lot. If you see a 4-minute video, you know it's one of the more structured ones, more focused on the exercise stuff. And again, you know, the fact that I've changed my goals for this year doesn't mean that I won't be helping you guys with gaining weight, you know. The skinny guys, the skinny fat guys, or the heavy guys that want to lose weight, I'll be still talking about that. I'll be still making a lot of content on that, because I know how to do it. I've done it myself. I've lost weight, I've gained weight, and I know all the bullshit that applies to these things, that, you know, there's a lot of BS out there. And I know what's the actual practical advice that you need, the things that you need to be doing. So don't worry. Any questions you have, I'll be answering in Q&As. I'll be making videos for all of you guys, but I'll be also sharing some of my path. So that was all. I hope this video helps, and keep on training.